Hello, everyone. Welcome, you guys. I have a very urgent message to release to the public, whoever watches my reading. This is something that's very serious. I channeled an urgent message. I can't even talk. I channeled an urgent message, I want to say not even a day ago, and I have been fighting to get it uploaded. It was a reading that's an hour. It was like an hour and 15 minutes long. That's how long it was, you guys. And it randomly cut off in the middle of me recording. And so I did a part two. I've been trying to put them together because I don't want to have to separately, upload them. I've been trying to put them together, but the file size is so big and I'm struggling to do it. And it's a very, very urgent message. So I may just have to post it separately. But long story short, this is an urgent message. It is for someone very specific out there, but everyone is welcome to listen just so that we can send them prayers. There is specifically a female that I saw as I was channeling this message. She carries a Queen of Wands energy. Now, Queen of Wands energy is a fire sign, but anyone can carry these energies, okay? So regardless of her zodiac sign, and for my moderators, thank you guys so much for being here. Please be on the lookout. I just feel like this message is so heavy and there's something that does not want me to get it out. So my moderators, if you see any clowns on here trying to distract people, block and remove them, period. So, Queen of Wands energy, it is a very fiery, passionate, innovative person, right? This is a defender, a protector. This is someone who doesn't give up easily. This is someone, if you look at the Queen of Wands illustration, this is someone who, they're in this victory pose. You see her sitting on her throne with her wand. This is someone, the thing with these energies is when, there's negatives and positives, right? When a Queen of Wands at a high vibration, beautiful, sexy, attractive, ambitious, determined, competitive. But a Queen of Wands, at a low vibration can be very forceful. I say that all the time in my readings. This is someone who doesn't like to lose. This is someone who likes to win at all costs and will take they will go to the far extent. At a low vibration, a negative Queen of Wands will go to the far extent to win at all costs. So a negative Queen of Wands can be very promiscuous. This is someone who's hypersexual. They use their good looks. They may be like even obsessively into showing off their body. These are some of the tactics that they use to assert themselves over people, to manipulate and tempt people in order to forcefully get what they want. A negative Queen of Wands is many times someone who is into dark forms of witchcraft. So this woman that I was seeing, she carries a Queen of Wands energy. But when I specifically asked, and you guys are going to see it in the reading, I kid you not, I recorded this reading twice. And because some supernatural things were happening to me as I was recording the reading, and I just had to stop, meditate, pray, and, get back into it. There was a certain point of the reading where I felt like a cold wind, and my house was closed. My doors were closed. My windows were closed. There was no open, because where I live, it's freezing cold. Everything was closed, and I have my heater on. I don't like the cold. All of a sudden, I felt this cold wind touch the back of my lower legs. And I was like, what in the world was that? And I kid you guys not, it's like I felt a spirit was outside of my home. It couldn't come in my home. No evil spirits can penetrate my home unless I allow it. So I'm well protected. You guys don't be scared. But I was like, something's off. I was like, there's some sort of spirit that's around my home and it's trying to come inside, but I know it can't come inside. And then that's when I just felt like a gush of cold wind and it touched the back of my lower legs. I stopped recording, prayed, meditate, and I re-recorded the reading. The same cards came out about this woman, this Queen of Wands energy. The exact same cards came out, you guys. I'm trying so hard to put this large because the reading was so long. and I'm trying to put it together so you guys can see it for yourself. But whoever this woman is, she carries the Queen of Wands energy very strongly. But I had specifically asked during this reading, what is their sign? Who is this person? The Star card came out. If you watch tarot, even if you don't read it, if you watch tarot, you know, for those of you who are just now coming in, please go to start this live over from the very beginning. I keep all of my lives up, don't worry. So this woman, when I asked who this woman specifically is, the star card came out. If you're familiar with tarot, you know the star sign. The star card represents the sign Aquarius. She carries a Queen of Wands energy, but that's how she is identified. She is an Aquarius. For many of you guys, she is an Aquarius sun or an Aquarius moon. Okay, that is the detail, so that you can know whether this message is for you or not, or you're still welcome to stay and take it how it resonates and hear what I have to say. Okay, this relationship between this male and this Queen of Wands, who is an Aquarius sun or moon, the relationship is very toxic. There was a lot of one of the things that stood out to me between the two of them is the psychological abuse. It's like the prepping. It's almost like she would train this man how to do certain things. There was a lot of like mental abuse, psychological abuse, and one of the tactics that she uses is loyalty. So she would say things like, "Oh, you know, even though we're not together." Because I saw between the two of them, it was very on and off, in and out. One day they're together, the other day they're not. And one tactic that she uses to keep this man in her life is loyalty. She'll make remarks like, oh, that's not loyalty, even though we're not together anymore. You should still be supporting me. You should still be, coming to family gatherings and celebrations with me. That's really how she manipulates and guilts him. This is someone this woman that I saw, she is very, very controlling and very, very manipulative. It's almost like you can do no wrong. I mean, you can't do anything right when you're with her. She will always show you how to do things her way. So it's not that, I feel like this male went through a lot of, it's almost like it was grooming in a way. I know that's a sensitive word. Let me not use that word. I don't think YouTube likes that word. But it's almost like she would break down this man and make him feel like he couldn't do anything wrong, and that he had to do things her way. It's not that he couldn't do anything right. It's just that he wasn't doing it her specific way. It's like she would teach him how to be loyal. She would say things like, no, that's not loyalty. Even though we're not together, you still need to, it was just a lot. You guys are gonna, when I posted, there was a lot of guilt tripping. There was a lot of manipulating. It was a lot of abuse, especially making him feel like he's not good enough. This woman, whoever this woman is that I saw, whether this is a young woman, an older woman, this is someone who is absolutely into black magic. Absolutely into black magic. And where she gets this man is the drinks, the food that she gives him. You guys be careful with the people who you eat from. That's one of the biggest tactics, biggest ways that people use to give you black magic. They'll put things in your food, okay? Because when you're eating all the flavors, you won't be able to taste whatever it is that they put in your food. They'll put it in your drink, because if they mix it in your drink, you can't see. You can't know that it's in your drink. The flavor of the drink, the flavor of the food, you know what I'm saying? It hides it hides the potion, the magic. People do all sorts of things with food when it comes to black magic. It is disgusting and disturbing. You can't be out here eating from anyone. Okay. That is where she gets this male. That is how she gets people under her submission as a whole. Family, friends. This is the kind of person where, like, if there's a community party, she'll probably say, oh, I'll make the drinks. And that drink, she's doing something to the drink. And what I was seeing about this, there's a certain point in the reading where I was like, I heard it so clearly. I was like, there is a male that watches me who's been wondering if this woman is doing something. Like, this male who this message is for, he watches my channel. And when I clarified it, guess what card came out? The Page of Swords. Page of Swords is a big social media card. He watches my channel. And what I saw about this male is he can't seem to reason. He can't seem to understand, why is it that he always goes back to this woman? He'll break up with her. Next thing you know, he returns right back to her. He can't reason with it, because what I saw about this male, he came out as the Hierophant. So this may be someone who's much more conventional, much more religious, maybe not really into his spirituality. We all have the ability to be spiritual, to connect to the Most High. He has not tapped into that. This may be the kind of person who just sticks to the books, you know, sticks to the scripts, but they don't have any spiritual eyes or spiritual understanding. This male is the perfect target for this witch, because she knows I can do all of this to him. He doesn't believe in that stuff. He doesn't know about spiritual stuff, so he wouldn't know that I'm doing this to him. This male has been trying so hard, probably for weeks or for months now, to understand, why is it I break up with this person, I see them, and then all of a sudden we're back together. Don't get me wrong, toxic couples, you can go on and off with someone without there having to be, you know, black magic influence. People can just be toxic and be codependent, and they go back together on and off, right? This particular case, though, that's not it. This particular case, what I saw is, and that's how this woman gets this man. When they break up, when they separate, she brings up loyalty. This is someone who feels like the two of them should still be in each other's lives, even if they're not together. But the reason why she does that is because she needs access to him to give him this potion, to give him this drink. Another key detail, oh my Lord, I hope this male is watching this. Please forgive me. I channeled this message, I think yesterday, a day and a half ago. I have been struggling to put it together because the readings, it stopped recording. In the middle of the reading, it stopped recording. So it's like I have two parts of the reading, and I've been fighting to, you know what I'm saying, to edit them together. Forgive me. I should have posted this earlier. But that is where she gets him. Do not let this woman guilt you. If you break up with someone, you don't need to still be hanging around them. You don't need to go to their family gatherings. You don't need to go to their birthdays. You don't need to, if something happens, if there's an emergency, you don't need to be present in someone's life if the two of you are not together. Because this woman, that's how she gets access to you. When you break up with her, all of a sudden she's ill. You have to come over and help her. All of a sudden, oh, today's my birthday. You know, you should still come over. We can still be friends. I was there for you. And she brings up many times, she'll bring up how she was there for you. Maybe there were times where you were vulnerable, where you were going through some family issues, and she was there for you. It's like this, it's not loyalty. It's actually codependency. She is trying to get you to see codependency as loyalty. It's not, that's not what loyalty is. That is how she gets access to you. That's how she gets you back, and she's able to give you these drinks. I strongly believe that is drinks. When I clarified it in the reading, all of the water, all of the cards that have water, it came out. Page of Cups came out. It was like, I kept on seeing blue. And I remember specifically one of the cards that came out was a Page of Cups. Please, if you are this male, just keep your physical distance. And you'll notice this, whoever this woman is, she crosses your boundaries. Even when the two of you are not together, she comes to your house. If you live with your family, she'll go to your family's house. She may say, oh, I'm just hanging out with your sister. I'm just hanging out with your mom. She needs that physical access to you to give you whatever this potion is. Another key characteristic or key detail that I saw that this woman does, it's in the drinks. This may be someone who is like into, they may lie and say that they're into health. So whether this is fruit drinks, smoothies, there's certain things I can't say on here. It's going to disgust you guys. It's in the drink. It's not fruit. She may say, oh, I'm blending some drinks. I'm blending some smoothies, a milkshake. It's healthy. Please, the more flavorful the food is, you will not be able to taste the poison that is in it. That is why when you break up with her, when you separate with her, she tries to get you back. Like, oh, we can still hang out. You can still come over to my house. Please come to my mom's birthday, to my family's dinner, or I'm ill. Can you come over? Because she needs a way to feed you that. And once you consume those things, you guys, like, there's no way around it. You just put it in your entire body. That's one of the biggest methods that people who practice dark forms of witchcraft use. They put stuff in your food. They put stuff in your drinks. Father, Lord, I hope this male is watching this. I hope he watches this. Because when I woke up, I slept in. When I woke up today, I was like, what I heard, I still kept on channeling messages. What I heard, something is about to take place, whether it's this weekend or next weekend. There's some sort of family gathering, birthday party, kickback, barbecue. Something's happening. Some sort of family gathering or social gathering is happening this weekend or next weekend. And she's going to invite you. The two of you are currently not together, but there's this just toxic codependency between the two of you, where I don't know if this is a mutual understanding, if this is something that's brought up from her, where the two of you still need to be in each other's lives, even if you're not together. Yeah, duh, because she needs to keep on giving you this stuff. That's why you suddenly go back to her. There's a male here. I remember the 9 of Swords came out. This male has been having like sleepless nights. He has been hurting his head trying to figure out, why have I not left this woman? Why have I been with this woman for so long? I break up with her today. She calls me to see me, or she comes over to my house. Boom, we're fine. We're suddenly making out, sleeping together. Boom, we're back together. There's heavy aspects of sex magic as well. You may even experience withdrawals, kind of like like an addict. You experience withdrawals when you don't sleep. When you don't sleep with this woman, you start acting crazy. There's heavy sex magic here. I don't know what this is that's happening this weekend. I don't know if it's someone's birthday, a family dinner, a family gathering, a baby shower, something. You're about to reconnect with this woman. You're about to reconnect with her, like face to face, and she is going to hand you this drink, this meal. Don't take it. That's all I have to say at this point. Don't take it. I'm disgusted. This is a Queen of Wands. This is someone who could be very sexy, very attractive, confident, ambitious, likes to be victorious. But this is someone who also have a hypersexual side. They may be promiscuous. They may be a sex addict. But when it comes to their birth chart, they carry heavy Aquarius in their birth chart, most likely their sun or their moon. I hope you receive this message. Whoever it is, I hope you receive this message. If you believe that this message is for you, you are a male and you've been dealing with a woman on and off, and she carries that Queen of Wands energy, and she's an Aquarius sun or moon, and you've had an inkling. That 9 of Swords came out for you. You've been trying to understand, like, why is it I break up with this woman? Next thing you know, I'm right back with her. Why is it? If this is your message, email me. Because there's a lot of other stuff that I cannot say on here that is just, it is very disgusting and disturbing. I told you guys when I was recording this message, it's like I felt this cold wind. My windows were closed, the doors were closed. My house is hot. I keep my house hot because I cannot stand winter. I don't like the cold weather. All of a sudden, it's like I felt it. I felt this presence outside of my backyard where my desk is near. And then I felt this cold wind, but it was just at my lower leg, the back of my lower leg. I didn't feel it anywhere else on my body. So I'm like, what in the world is that? I was like, what in the world? But you guys know me, I'm not scared of anyone. I was like, let me just end it, pray, meditate, get back to it. I'm going to expose whatever this situation is. This woman does not like to lose. She came out as the Four of Pentacles. In clarity of the Four of Pentacles was the Five of Swords. I don't know if you've broken up with her recently, or if you told her you don't want anything romantic or you don't want sex with her. She does not take no for an answer. This is someone who likes to be victorious. Please be careful. Please, 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 please be careful. I pray to God that you watch this. I know you watch my channel, because when I asked it in the reading, Page of Swords came out, and then when I asked it again, Page of Wands came out. Page of Swords is a message, communication from a distance, but it's a big social media card. That was my confirmation you watched my channel. And then with the Page of Wands, I read it as message received. I know you're going to receive this message, but I hope that you receive it today, because weekends are usually when parties and celebrations and stuff are going on. Do not go. I don't like to tell people what to do. Don't go. I don't know if this is a baby shower, a wedding, a barbecue, a birthday. Do not go. You don't have to be in this person's life if the two of you are not together. That's what a breakup is. It separates the both of you. All right. So I'm going to end the reading here. I'm going to go and try my best to put this message together, because it stopped recording. Now there's two parts. If I fail to get this together, I'll just have to post it individually, separately, part 1 and part 2. All right. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Please be safe. This is a very specific message, but take it how it resonates. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Take care.